Hey, what's up, folks? What's up, folks? Nina Yankee here with you, and today we are in Tobago. Tobago, of course, Tobago is part of the Twin Island Republic, Trinidad and Tobago. I live on the island of Trinidad, and Tobago is our sister island, so to speak. And we are at the airport in Tobago, which is the ANR Robinson International Airport. We are at the ANR Robinson International Airport, and today we are doing the return flight. This is the return leg back to Piarco from the Robinson International Airport. All right, so the aircraft is loading up now. This is a flight. This is a flight that is done. Let me see how to put it. There's a constant shuttling of aircrafts between and passengers, of course, between Trinidad and Tobago. If I was to show the island of Tobago here, this is Trinidad. This is actually our flight plan. It's a very, very short flight. It's about 15 to 17 minutes. We're climbing to 8,000 feet, and we'll be coming in over the capital city and to straighten up here to land at Piarco International Airport. And this is actually the Airbridge service. This is a service that is done back and forth throughout the day. Caribbean Airlines, by Caribbean Airlines. It's mostly done with the ATR aircraft, as we see some AI aircraft here, world traffic ATRs. They're the ones that mainly service the route, but in times when they have a backlog of passengers because of flight delay, or maybe because Tobago is having some big event and everybody from Trinidad wants to go over to Tobago. Imagine everybody on Trinidad gonna fit on this small island of Tobago. Wow. So, and everybody wants to go to Tobago. We sometimes what happens is that they sometimes service the route using one of their 737 aircrafts. So today we do have a backlog of passengers, and we are doing the return leg to Piarco. Alright, so once again, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoy it. Of course, feel free to leave comments, feel free to share, follow, subscribe. Alright, so the aircraft is not really fully configured for takeoff, so we're gonna do that right about now. Oh, there we go. Good, nice. So that's our route in there. We're gonna take off in an easterly direction and turn to the southwest to head to this waypoint here in NAPCO, where we begin our approach and descent into Piarco. Good, so that's there. Let's get to the perf page. Alright, good. Nice. Okay, so we have 7.2 pounds of fuel loaded on board. For this flight, it's a very short flight. We will need 2.5 pounds. Well, alright, so we have 7 pounds of fuel loaded on board. We only need about 2,000 pounds or 2,500 pounds of fuel really for the flight, right? And our reserves, when you do the math, will come up to something like about 4,000 pounds, which you're really supposed to have about 7,000 pounds of fuel. But again, the flight is a short flight, so you know, if something happens that we have to come back to Piarco, to Robinson International, it's like right there, man. Good. And we will be flying to an altitude of 8,000 feet. Alright, not gonna bother with all of this, seeing that it's a short flight. Our transition altitude would be 4,100 feet. Get that in there, and there we go. Bow that out. Good. Temperature at the moment is 26 degrees. I always like to, for the selected, I like to put something a little over, so we'll put here 35. Good. Nice, there we go. Before I input the takeoff speeds and stuff, let's get a load of the ATIS. Let's see what it's saying. Okay, good, great. So we have QNH 1011. Gonna put that in just now. But the wind is at 3 knots from direction of from the northeast, and 3 knots is not really a factor. So I'm not even gonna go to the wind page. Just gonna put flaps 5. Let's see, our center of gravity trim. Okay, good. Gonna fix that there. And here we have our takeoff speeds. Right, as we can see, we don't need to accelerate much. Let's get that up wrongly, man. Good. Let's just get it to 4. There we go. Trim set. Let's set our QNH. Come on, man. What's happening here? Okay, there we go. 1011. There we go. Good. Get that in there. And let's get our TCAS on. And weather doesn't seem to be that much of a factor, but I'll still get the radar on. We're flying to 8,000 feet, so this programming this is not very necessary. Let's start our APU. Yeah. Let's turn on all the fuel pumps here. Let's get these selectors on. Put that on the APU for the time being. Yeah. Let's get some of these panel lights on. I like to fly with my panel lights. Just a bit cracked. And actually it is getting dark. As we can see, the sun is setting. Yeah. Sun is setting a bit here. Yeah, man. Oh, by the way, now Tobago, which is, again, like I said, is our sister isle, is indeed a very beautiful island. It's where we have some of our best beaches. Some of our really nice beaches are in Tobago. We have a couple nice beaches in Trinidad as well, but Tobago, man, woo, woo, really nice island. Google the island. Google Trinidad and Tobago, you know, and check it out. Check it out. Good. So let's input our speed here. It's 143. Let's get that up there. A little too much, but here we go. Our flight directors on, auto throttles on. I am not going to input the runway heading for this because I am going to be making a right turn out very shortly after departure. We're not going to be wasting any time today. Alright, the aircraft is light. We don't have much fuel on board, so we're going to be making an almost immediate right turnout, right VMC turnout to head direct for NAPCO. Alright, so let me see, let me just, yeah. So, no lollygagging today. Alright. Let's get our yokes back up there. And it looks like we have everything alright, you know. I think we have everything. Yeah. So let's get the sequence on. We're gonna get the pushback. Before I do so, let's get our seatbelts on. Nice. There's no smoking lights on. Please do.
Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Alright, so we are going to request the pushback right about now. Let's get that on the way.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
You know, I gotta get you know, when you're in Jamaica and you get you request pushback, you actually hear a guy with a Jamaican accent on the radio. If you're in a Spanish speaking country, you actually hear a guy with a Spanish speaking accent or a Latino accent speaking to you. I would love to get someone for this that has a Trini accent. Maybe I could do it for them for better pushback. I'll check them out and see what they have to say about it. Yeah, you know, that would be real nice. That's immersion there for you. Yeah, so we're waiting on the pushback. The taxi is going to be very short. It's not that much of a taxi to the runway, so we should be on the way.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Please do. Right, let's get this air on, change that there. You could hear the air rushing into the cabin. Yeah, man. The sun is setting. This flight is going to be really short. The approach is very intense. We're going to be coming, like I said, we're going to be flying in a southwesterly direction for waypoint Napco. Napco is going to take us over the northern range of Trinidad. That's a northern range of mountainous area.
And bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, here we go. Releasing the parking brake. Beginning the pushback.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Alrighty then. And this pushback is a very short pushback too. Right, yeah, so we'll be coming in over the range of mountains just that is to the north of Trinidad, and we have a height restriction of 4,100 feet. Of course, once visuals are good and you have, you know, you can descend at your discretion. Alright, and we're going to be coming in over the capital city, Port of Spain, which is west of the Piarco Airport, or northwest of the Piarco Airport.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake set. And we are
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
disconnecting to here we go. Alright. Let's see the aircraft. Probably landed already. Let's take a little look down that way. Oh man, still on the still.
Tow is disconnected and
There he is.
bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right.
That's one of the
We'll see you
ATRs
next time,
coming in
and
now.
Have a great flight.
Yep, that's one of the ATRs. So only that's what land most of the times. ATRs up and down, back and forth. And then there are instances when we have some of the big jets coming in from Europe. For instance, we have British Airways. I think their call sign is Speedbird 2156 and 2157, 215, and leaves. It comes in as 2157 and leaves as 2156. Condor, I think. Actually, no, Condor. Yeah, Condor. Right, good. So we have a good start. Let us now deal with some issues here. Let's get some air into the cabin, man. Don't want our passengers to be suffocating. We don't want that now, do we? Alright, good. Let's get our yaw dampers on. Let's get these babies on here. Bada bada bada. And yeah, hydraulics. Let's reinforce the fasten seat belts so that make sure everyone has their seat belts fastened. This can come off. Alright. Good. Okay, good. So here's what we're gonna do. See that aircraft has to seeing that aircraft has to, by the way, flaps 5, seeing that aircraft has to backtrack, we are going to taxi to the end of the runway and turn. And still it's not a very long taxi. It's just gonna bias a little more. Well, it's just gonna ensure that we don't stay still for too long on one spot. You know? Sun is setting. A bit of water. Actually, those mountains you see down there, that kind of turquoise looking mountain color, that's the northern range, and that's to tell you how close Trinidad is. Actually, where I live in Trinidad is kind of close to the northeast, and sometimes in my spare time I drive up to the northeast coast, and on a very good day you can just look across from the northeast coast of Trinidad and see Tobago.
Approaching 1-1.
You know, and it's so cool. It's very nice. Alright, let's put these guys on here. A couple of these. So yeah, so we're gonna just taxi a little bit down to the end of the runway to buy the aircraft, that landing aircraft, some time, to give
on
it
runway
some time
290 feet remaining
to exit the runway. I really hope he gets off the runway by the time we're ready. And we're gonna turn at this point here. I actually don't like the look, that kind of turquoise look that those mountains are giving off. I think I'll have to tweak my X-Vision settings. Yeah. Alright, looks like he's still on the runway, because I'm not seeing him off
runway
the runway.
1-1.
We are ready, and I'm just gonna advance throttles just a bit here. Okay, love. Release the parking brake. Get the rolling. And then give it all. Let's go. Rotate, let's go. We are up.
Positive rate.
Gear up. And let's not waste time. Time is money.
400. $1,000.
Let's retract some of those flaps. Gear in the locked position. Throttle is rolling back. Nearing 2000. Retract some flaps. Engage the autopilot. VNAV. See if we could get LNAV on. Beautiful. Landing lights off for now. There's a lot you gotta do in this short space of time. Trinidad is right there, man. There's Tobago. Fully retract the flaps. And we are at 8,000 feet, cruising at 215 knots. Oh boy, it's very, very cloudy at this end. I was actually hoping that we can do a visual approach into Piaco. We'll see. That's the northern range of Trinidad there. Oh, now I'm using Auto 4 XP, and this is one of the drawbacks to using Auto 4 XP. Those little white clouds there, boy. Let me tell you something. If it wasn't for those white clouds, this landscape here looks, and there are certain parts where you don't have the white clouds. Oh man, it's breathtaking. You know, I still prefer Auto 4 XP though. You know, I know there's a way to get rid of those clouds, but it's very, very time consuming and very painstaking. So I'll just endure it for now. All right. Let's take a look at the map here and see, so you all can get an idea of exactly where I'm at. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So we're gonna be coming. What the approach is set up like this, like some of you saw just now, straight down here. And here's the all of this is the northern range. So we're gonna be coming over the northern range, over Port of Spain, which is the capital city. And we're gonna turn to line up, and the airport is somewhere in this area here. Now what I would love to do actually is to have an early turn in over the northern range and come in to do a left downwind, beam the airport, and kind of still probably turn over or just before the city, and come in for joint final just. So we're gonna do that visual. The visual is a very exciting approach though. Let's get down. Let's get descent. Let's get our descent down. Increase those speed. In order to aid in the descent and bleeding out the speed, let's open the speed brakes a little bit. Let's
go.
Whoa, what am I doing? Come on. What is that? Alright.
1,000 to go.
So initially we'll get down to 4,100 feet. Let's get everything happens really fast in this descent, you know. Set to 200. Right, let's get the ATIS for Piaco.
Tango, Papa, airport information. Foxtrot 0900, Zulu, weather, wind 076, at 3, visibility 10,000, sky condition 2
Oh, wow.
at 1,600, temperature 26, 2.22, QNH 1011, advise on initial contact, you have information.
Alright.
Foxtrot.
So we have the same QNH for Trinidad, so we don't need to. And look, there's our airport right there actually. That's the airport. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come in here and turn right for a left downwind. Is it left downwind? Yeah. And then we're gonna turn left base just before Port of Spain. Once we have the correct height, no height restrictions. We can see the mountains. Let's get down to 2,000 feet, and let's kind of quicken that. Quicken the descent rate. Get that there. Go. Let's get our landing lights on. That's the capital city across there. That's Port of Spain. It's Port of Spain there. Alright. Let's begin that turn to the west. Yeah, this looks like it's going to take us over Port of Spain. So let's just take a look there. And that's our airport right there. Good. We can actually turn inbound now.
2500.
We can turn inbound. Well, left base, not inbound, left base. And we are turning over, let me see, we are over an area known as Barataria. Yep. Get some flaps going there. Oh boy. The aircraft is slowing down pretty nicely. Let's see if we can get that approach mode on. Right, we can take this off now and arm it for the landing. We did not put in our speeds. I will go with a full flap landing. Just gonna take it down to 15. See if it's going to. Let's get our landing gear down. See, things happen really quickly. And let's get down. And we are joining final. What are we here? 135. Good. Very good. Ooh, just bringing it down a bit quick. And as soon as the plane is stabilized on final, I will disconnect the autopilot and we are going to land this baby. Full flaps. And here we go. Wow, things happen so quickly when you're doing this approach. Alright, so landing lights are on. Gears down, 3 green, locked. Flaps full. And we are configured for landing. So it looks like we're in the clear.
400.
coming up over Kelly Village. Yep, I'm flying over an area known as Kelly Village. Let's pick up some of that speed.
Approaching minimum.
Let's get our minimums. Keep the speed.
100.
Yeah, man.
Minimums. 50. 40. 30. 20.
10. Throttles roll back. Easy now. Yeah. Reversers engaged. You know, I'm pretty sure I did not touch as hard as that landing made it seem. I think it's something with
89.
XP realistic. Alright, get those reversers off. Exit. And we are exiting at Alpha 2. There we did it, folks. There we did it. There we did it. So I want to thank you for joining me for this one. Niner Yankee. And once again, if you like what you see, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Share it with your flight sim peeps. Feel free to make suggestions. I'm not a real world pilot. I once aspired to be a real world pilot, but I don't know, maybe I'm a bit too old now. I don't know. I'm not an old man. No, I'm not. So, you know, any one of the real world pilots looking on at this and you want to make suggestions, friendly suggestions, I do, you know, I'm always here to learn. We're always here to learn, you know. So once again, thank you for joining me. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Yeah, man. Blessings.
Don't fly up in my head, it gone already. And a pumping fist just like this, deep in a wine on any gal that I see. Cause I just get on bad. For them 2 days on the road, I don't have no behavior. We just set up from the night before and we pumping hard. Hey, you can't party more than way. Hey, we go party all night till a morning. Put your hands them up high till a morning. Get them bumpers rolling till a morning. And we not stop going till a morning. Yeah. Forever and ever, yeah. We've waited forever, yeah. Forever and ever, yeah. Hey, we just keep on jamming till a morning. Soca music slapping till a morning. Body wet, we sweating till a morning. Forever we waiting till a morning. Pass me cup for me. Let me fill it up with them spirits energy. For them 2 days on the road, you can't tire me. I can't get enough of this bacchanal again. This thing take over me. Cause I just get on bad. For them 2 days on the road, I don't have no behavior. We just set up from the night before and we